Well, good morning, our beloveds. We shall see if this message passes the standard for another. It's been a long couple of weeks for her. She's learning how to manage her energies better, as are you as well. It's been a challenging time in many ways, for many days. It's teaching you all to become more resilient, and in some ways less resilient, because we want you to cave in more, to cry more, to understand how overwhelmed you are. When you try to be too strong for too long, it doesn't work well now, does it? And when you only cry all day long and don't get up and fight for what you want, it also doesn't work for you now, does it? So where is the sweet spot? It is in getting up and going every day, setting aside why you don't want to go, and instead doing what needs to be done. And yet, when you feel overwhelmed or overburdened, we want and need you to stop and feel in that moment you're overwhelmed, and the why of it, most importantly, to say, this is too much because I don't know how to do this. I feel sad because this reminds me of a moment from my childhood. I cannot see the end on the horizon. I don't know why I'm here or what it is that my soul wants. It doesn't matter. We want you all to tune in occasionally, but not every day, overwhelmingly, because that will distract you from progress, from momentum, from being. But in these times where the energetic shift and imprint has moved so dramatically, you all are still unclear on what is yours and what's not yours, what's of somebody else. So that is our first suggestion today, that each time that you feel overwhelmed, that you start with the request, I only wish to feel that which is mine and what I am intended to feel in this moment. And then let it flow. It will either be yours or it will dissipate. It's that simple. And when you separate out what is yours from that which is not yours, you will then be able to sift and filter through those emotions in a more meaningful way. What is here for you is here to teach you how to refine your process. And if it is somebody else's, just set it aside, and then you begin anew. Nothing makes sense right now because you all are in a blender of sorts. It's not meant to make sense right now because we are pulverizing the old belief systems which are no longer tied to the patriarchy. And what we mean by that is that the patriarchy is dead, and that which is no longer tied to the patriarchy must go. It must be pulverized. It must be blended into oblivion so that it either takes on a new form or gets washed away. It matters not. Finding yourselves in these days of cosmic realignment is not easy. Many of you may get angry more. Many of you may get disillusioned more. Many of you may feel lost more days and found less days. And when you come home, really home, it feels like a safe resting space where you can sit, lie down, sleep, hunker within. And that's it. We want you all to simply let go of your need to control so much of what is occurring around you and let the pieces fall. Let them fall where they are meant to be, to reside, to end up. And then allow us to re-energize you in ways that matters most. And that is it today for our beloveds. Try not to fix the world and instead to only observe it with detachment. Yes, it is broken, but that is exactly why humanity is building a new and better future. Because what you have is utterly broken and beyond repair and disrepair. Finding yourselves means letting go of that which you no longer desire to live within. And so it is. Namaste.